ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. One is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. One is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. One is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. How long before that can roll off my tongue just naturally? That one is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. And not just rolling off of one's tongue naturally, where it actually goes deep and resonates into one's being, or it's buried into one's mind, it's etched into one's DNA. It's that be do have cliche, being. Okay, now the source video for this is in the description area. It's my first financial breakthrough by Dr. Myron Golden. And one had already completed 50 videos spaced 6 hours apart. And this is the second set of videos spaced 6 hours apart with a slightly different saying from the video short that's in the description. Use my Uber referral code to drive for Uber. That's what I do. If you're looking to circulate money one's way, and send one $150. $150 to the nonprofit for those of you who are skittish or like resentment, which is a real person to me. She don't think I deserve to have such a nice car. All because I rejected her and her crack smoking in front of the place that I live. And that's the etching point for that. What the exact nature am I wrong with being inconsiderate when resentment told me that she was bipolar schizophrenic? I should have ran. I had nothing else left to do with it. Can't save them all. Don't even try to be nice. All right. One is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money. You're focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. So let me see if I got this set. My attention is I call it to reset the car. Because I've been up since, and Joe, I've been sleeping. I think I'm a little anger turned in on oneself. I got a cold. One is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. I gotta read that. It's a crying shame I gotta read that. One is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. It's a crying shame I have to talk in this tonality of voice. But there is a time. Keep on watching. Keep on watching. Every 6 hours. Actually, I would love to hear one of your videos. Find something affirmation. Actually, no, don't do that. I probably want to do it. Do the ones I'm doing. So one of them is it's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money over a long period of time. I did 50 videos with that, with my personal journals interwoven in that. Now I'm doing another 50 videos every 6 hours. That one is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easy ways to make a lot of money. And in each video, I'm asking you for $150 based on a principle of serenity, the serenity prayer, which is God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And a lesson from a man named George at the post office group, the Friday group. It's an 85-year-old man at the time. And I said, I'm 13 years clean and sober, so it could have been every bit of 10, 11, 12, almost 13 years ago. We don't know where he at, if he's living or dead. But he, in this story, he said something about minding your own damn business. And we asked him, how do you stay clean and sober and your wife drink a shot of scotch every night? She keeps some scotch on her side of the bed. Yet he had like accumulated 30 years of sobriety, minding your own damn business. So Ron H., a major support group member, he he deemed that the serenity prayer, too many behind the serenity prayer is just that, minding your own damn business. For me, just saying that, I don't know how much you make. I don't know how much you can afford. I really don't want you to know how much I make, how much I can afford. I do hope, well, the people around me do that, but the people in TV land, I do hope you know that I have a certain level of honesty, the ability to see the truth, that I mean no deception or harm, that I probably will and do circulate one's money on stuff that you will or will not circulate your money on or approve of, maybe not. I don't know. But I do know that if you can afford $150, just like $1.50, and that was one of my goals, to be able to shell out $5,000 without batting an eye, the same way I shelled out $5. It don't mean I'm just coming up off of it. It don't mean you can just rob me either, right? It don't mean you can even steal it from me. And it was a whole long story about trying to go get some agave nectar and asking the universe for this and that and the third. And I ended up giving this man a ride to one of the social services places downtown here in Cleveland. And he wanted some bus fare, which is $1.50. Then he went did the same line. You know, they usually ask for a little bit and ask for a little bit more. And I just gave him $5. I didn't want to do it, right? But I asked the universe to make me the kind of man that can give away $5. I asked the universe, make me the kind of man that can give away $5 or grant, give, not grant. The difference between grant and give. One is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easier ways to make a lot. It's easier to get. Now, it's the difference between grant and giving. Grant is, I'm going to grant you the money, but I'm going to make you go through a long application process, and I'm going to make you and your peers compete for this grant money because I want this money to do a certain thing, blah, 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 this and that. But to give money, okay, I give you this money. What you do with it is your own damn business, right? Given to you because subconscious and unconscious have some kind of feelings or not. It's something that makes me want to do it. It makes me want to give it, not grant it. Well, what do you want the money for? What are you going to use it? Well, I tell you, I'm going to use it for to spend less time in this box. There's some book where a guy referred to everything in a box. Our soul is in this box of a body. We're born in the box, in the fetus, the uterus, the, inside a woman, right? And we putting a thing inside a box. We pretty much buried in a box. Even if we cremate it, sometimes they put us in a box, right? Down around the box. Our houses are like boxes. One is ignoring all the hard ways to make a little bit of money and focusing on the easy ways to make a lot. Up next, we vacuum in the car.